What up? It's your boy Milano back at it again with another live, guys. Glad you guys can come through and join your boy. You know what I mean? Uh, I know today I did live with Cerise. She ended up taking the video down because there was too many clowns trying to hate and talk junk and try to basically, excuse me, say I'm an informant. Shout out to you, Jamie. Shout out to you. Try to say I'm an informant and everything. It's like, bro, I'm not an informant. But here's the thing. I don't care what you do out there. It's just when you approach me and somebody I'm with and try to, demand we can't videotape girls, I'm not gonna let that stand. I mean, I could have blurted out a lot of stuff before, but I didn't. You know, it's better to have. I'd rather have it now with the raids and say something than not say anything at all. But yeah, it was crazy today. But she ended up deleting the video, so it's all good. Um, but I want to let you guys know if you want to move around in Sosua, even with the raids, some tips you could probably do. I would say since the females, the chicas is around during the day, you could get their WhatsApp, get their number, and then set some up to have them meet up with you later. Now, Sasua is probably not gonna be a real what's gonna really happen life party town like that anymore. But if you have the girls, you're gonna probably have to get a villa already come to your house. You're pretty much good. Extra appreciative. And with that situation, is gonna put you guys in a lot of how do you say it? Good positions, advantage. You don't have to worry about them stealing from you like that because if you call the police, they're not trying to get the police. I'm so mad I never went. I'm to DR now, but it is what it is. Plenty of other spots in DR to visit. Yeah, man. And I remember I distinctly told you, man, and you thought I was crazy. Tomorrow's not promised. People did not believe me. My mom was saying the same thing. My best friend was saying the same thing, and I'm like, yo, there's many times I've seen people doing it when it's and when they hold off on time, you can't do it no uh DR. But man, good. I remember like even last year, I was hesitant on going to hang out with Philly Dom. Now I could have worked, sitting fat on a stack, a couple of stack bench and whatever in the states right now. But I don't think going overseas would have meant as much. Really, no hostility. You know what I mean? And I was always surprised you never went to DR, man, because a lot of guys don't go to Brazil or Asia because it's far. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of other spots, but there's only going to be one sewer. He said YouTubers ruined the Sioux. It was a nice place known for oh man, Jojo, you're funny. Jamie says the internet chop it up. It's be better now because I see full bars. Jamie's with the road the internet choppy, but yeah, just hit a one if you can hear me. I'm gonna just keep going on. It should, I think people are at nighttime. It was crazy when she could hear me clearly, but this was around like 4 o'clock p.m. and there was nobody really at home. When the people are home, excuse me, they use the internet up a lot, and because of that, um, that messes up. But so going back to what I was saying, yeah, if you want to move in Sosua, you basically gonna have to get your chicas during the day. Also, guys, there is other alternatives if you want to party at night. Shout out to NYC The Future. I remember me and him were hanging out in Puerto Plata. Guys, you can go out to Puerto Plata. There's other places like Puerto Plata with little clubs, hole in walls. There's a lot of spots out there in Puerto Plata besides Sosua, because I know Sosua is in Puerto Plata. There's a lot of spots out there that are undiscovered that a lot of guys don't talk about. There's also there's also a lot of stuff to do in Puerto Plata, man. They got a strip club in Puerto Plata. They even got what's the thing called? It's the thing casino, and a lounge you could be at. So, yeah, man, you guys really, I would suggest going checking out the casino. Um, and then there's chicas there, man. The casino in Puerto Plata, there's chicas out there you could check out. So there's no excuses, guys. I mean, I know you guys love Sosua a lot, but at the end of the day, there's ways to get around this, man. When I was in Puerto Plata, I didn't even really hit up Sosua like that. And on top of that, too, guys, you gotta remember too, it's not all the way done. If you want to do Sosua, you just have to do your activities a little earlier. You might have to go out a little earlier. I would say probably start going out from 7 to 9. You know what I mean? 6 to 9 to get your chicas. This is what you're gonna have to do, guys, because of the raids until stuff, if it ever gets back to where it is. You're gonna have to do that. Unfortunately, that's gonna be your only option. You know. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be the only option, guys. Another thing you can do, like I told you guys, you can go to Puerto Plata. Um, Puerto Plata has a beach, other stuff. They got another spot. Oh my God, there was another spot too that you can go to. Oh, Costa Bar. Costa Bar, you can go out there. Costa Bar has a nice beach, and there's areas in Puerto Plata you guys can hit. Again, guys, I know you guys love Sosua, but believe it or not, when I was in Blackbeards, I wasn't even thinking about Sosua when I first checked out Blackbeards. I came to Blackbeards. That's another spot you guys can go to. You can check out Blackbeards. See how that is. That's probably good because they already have the chicas there. So if you're a newbie or if you're a guy, like say if you're a guy that really, really has to have the chicas around him all the time, I would go to Blackbeard's, guys. Go to Blackbeard's. Maybe you could do a daytime trip in Sosua and get some numbers. Hitting up Blackbeards would be good. Even if you don't want to hit Blackbeards, you could stay up to Costa Bar and you could walk to Blackbeards. And Blackbeards, you can actually get the girls' numbers and information, and then you could deal with them on the side, and it's a lot easier. But yeah, there's plenty of ways to overcome all this, guys. A lot of people think it's the end all be all. Like you're not gonna be able to have what you had before, and yeah, to a point you're not, unless it gets better. But I'm gonna say there there are other ways you can do this and move around it. Um, like I said, guys, going to Puerto Plata. I would personally, if I was you guys, And I was talking about it on Cerese's channel, even though she deleted the live. Internet choppy still? Jesus Christ, man. You guys can't hear me? Put a one if you could hear me, man. I'm talking in here and I mean, it doesn't seem like it's choppy. It's probably because a lot of people. Oh, I'm gonna come over to here. See if I can. It seems like it should be good. All right. So yeah, but I would personally guys video. Oh, okay. Yeah. So here's the thing. You when you land in Puerto Plata, I would get a spot in Puerto Plata. Hey, let's see. GOG said, excuse me, what internet? The AOL? Nah, man. I forgot what they Starlight some. This is what the landlord got. Listen, man. It's included in the rent. My rent's only 500 a month, so I can only talk so much trash, guys. 500 a month, I can only talk so much trash. I don't think anybody's getting a room for 500 a month in their area, in their state. So, hey, I can only talk as whatever. I can only talk so much trash. The internet does work good for Netflix, but when people are home, that's when it's really bad because people are constantly using it. People could be downloading, people could be watching movies, whatever. When everybody's on the internet at once, that's how I noticed because, like I said earlier today at 4 p.m., I went on live with Cerise and it was really good. Like my internet was better than hers. So yeah, so even though she's in DR, but my internet was better than hers because she said she had a problem at home and then she wouldn't use the Wi-Fi. But my internet was better than hers, and I didn't have nothing choppy on hers. So I think if somebody is using the internet now, people are home, whatever. But yeah, guys, you guys can move accordingly by going to Puerto Plata, making moves. Guys, there's plenty of spots, dude. I heard there's a lot of and this is talking to a taxi driver. There's clubs in Puerto Plata that a lot of people ain't putting out there, and you know why they're not trying to put out there? Because they don't want you guys to mess it up. But there's spots you can get meet chicas at, man. So I know you guys like Sosua with abundance of chicas, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna have to move a different way. Hoping what he was saying was solid to ground facts. And I'm not saying it's not, but when you got the president saying something, that's when it's like blows a hole through whatever you gotta say. Now, I will say for all you guys going out there in October, it would be a good time to go because if you're Flip Flop got the boat parties. He got the Halloween party. He got these places where they already have the chicas there. So you're good. You don't have to worry about no raids or nothing. So I would still say for you guys to come down Halloween if you got your ticket with Mr. Flip Flop for the holiday bash. I would still suggest you guys come down because that would probably be a good situation. You know what I mean? Straight job. What up? What up? Uh, some of the people kind of got in her ear and was complaining, so she ended up taking the live down or whatever. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, she ended up taking the live down. um but um yeah, you guys, I don't know if you guys know where the Jumbo is, by where me and NYC the future was staying by that hotel. Yeah, she's the blondie. Yeah, it's a blondie. Yeah. um Down the street, man, there's a couple of spots, man. They got the lounge, and actually they got the lounge with with the casino. And you can film in the lounge. I did a whole video. If you guys check my videos, I have a whole video in the lounge. It's not monetized, but it's called the I forgot what it was called. Something, but it's in 4K. Look for the thumbnail where it says in 4K in DR. That's the video. I was in the lounge out there, and yeah, you can film out there. They got chicas out there, pros, non-pros, whatever you want, man. You know what I mean? So I really think personally, Puerto Plata is a better option than just going to Sosua. You can only enjoy Sosua so much, guys. I know you guys like the easy access. I get it. I understand. Rumbas, all that. I know you guys like it. The girls walking around. But at the end of the day, man, you guys are going to have to move around it. You said you were going to hit DR soon. Let's see. Let's see. You said you was going to hit DR soon. I might. I'm thinking about it. I don't know yet. I'm just seeing because I'll be honest with you. I seen something in Guadalajara, Mexico for 500 round trip, Jamie's, and I haven't hit Mexico in a bit, so I might do that instead. You know what I mean? I like to do different stuff, man, because I was hitting DR for like 3 months back to back, man, like 3 to 4 months. So I definitely need to switch up, man. I definitely need to switch up. Every time I hear Blondie, I think of Clint Eastwood. Yeah. How much to knock down? And GOG, you're funny, man. Gee, I don't. I highly doubt she's for sale. Clint and Mule was phenomenal. Yeah. She looked good, GOG. I never even heard of her before today. It's a, yeah. Yeah, man. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, you guys can actually hit up Puerto Plata, and I mean, there's so many options in Puerto Plata. It's not even funny, man. Like when I was staying at the really crappy hotel, not the one that people said had bed bugs in the bed or whatever. No, not that one. That was La Vega. There was one I was staying in. They were around the corner from some clubs, man, that you could go to with chicas. I didn't explore, but I think next time if I ever go, I'm gonna try to explore. But they have some clubs out there. Strictly Travel, what up? Shout out to you. Yeah, they have some clubs out there that you can explore. And then also too, guys, another thing you guys got an option of for all my guys who, like them light and bright, you can try to check out Santiago. Now, I know a lot of guys like, oh man, Santiago ain't like Sosua. But it technically it's not like Sosua, but you can get those type of chicas if you want. You're just gonna have to go to like certain strip clubs or bars that they have them at. I didn't explore Santiago like that. Um, so that's why I don't have videos of them like that. I told you guys I was trying at that time when I was in DR. I was trying not to monger because it would deplete my money, and I was trying to see if I could get something organically instead of leading with my wallet, which it was nothing like Brazil. It was a lot harder, should I say, in Santiago. Um, Do I name myself Cheapskate Jake? Because I got them Cheapskate Jake prices. Blood. Strictly Travel. DR is dead, or do you mean Sosua is dead? Do you mean Sosua? Because remember, Sosua is different than DR. I mean, I would tell you guys even as far as I mean, this is more how to travel optional of Sosua and more closest places. That's why I mentioned Santiago. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I almost thought you was talking on Bando stuff, and it was actually T Will. You guys have a similar voice tone. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, Sosua is. They said is dead, but I mean you can move around, but you just gonna have to do it a certain way. As you already know, strictly travel. Willie Williams, what up? What up? As you already know, strictly travel. I was doing a lot of stuff in Puerto Plata, and I even put I put NYC the Future on to Puerto Plata. Got him a non his first non pro. Got him like some local girls. So for all you guys, I mean, I know my channel promotes, well, not promote, well, whatever you want to say, promotes, brings, encourages mongering. But for all you guys that want to get the non pay for play girls, the non chappies, or should I say mangoes, Puerto Plata has some options. You could probably do that. That would be the best option. It might be easier too, so you don't have to worry about anybody extorting you. But again, guys, I'm telling you this right now. Um, I would say Puerto Plata has even girls that'll come over and let you, do your thing, smash whatever, and won't charge you nothing. Look at me. I end up getting in Puerto Plata chicks that only charge me a taxi fee, like the taxi to come there, taxi to go back, or the Uber to go back. You know what I mean? So let me see what's it. Let's see what's some. Hey Milano, live. Good. God is good. I remember watching your lives in the car in Raleigh, North Carolina years ago. You was flipping pizzas. Yeah, I'm still doing that, man. I'm still doing that. I'm just off today. I was off Monday and Tuesday. Um, but yeah, and I'm not too far from Raleigh. I'm actually in Lewisburg now, so but I'm not too far from Raleigh. But yeah, man, I the Domino's I was at, I was really making good money. I don't know. I might look into another Domino's. I'm not really trying to move from another Domino's yet, only because I'm good where I'm at. But I think in the wintertime, I'm gonna try to get to Domino's probably more in Raleigh and try to have my as my home base because I could really make some money over there. You know what I mean? Raleigh's more busier, especially in the fall or winter time. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I like it where I'm at pretty much, and I make pretty good tips, and the money's pretty good. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. Milan, you look like my avatar though. Yeah, I know the Homer Simpson. Yeah, that was funny. You was talking about I don't know why he was flipping and flopping and all in the ring. That's funny. You look like my avatar. The travel space only comes to DR for Sue. Yeah, that's all they do. When me and NYC the Future had videos in Puerto Plata, dudes didn't really want to see it. They kept pushing him to go to Sosua. Like, it's just crazy. But maybe this is a blessing in disguise because, I know he was supposed to go to Sue recently, and I'm like, man, certain people strictly travel. We already know who the so-called meet up with you, but never did. He is with some of these chicas, and I think he's been talking to them behind the scenes. So you showed Punakana that is, yeah, Punakana. If you really wanna do Sakana, plus they got wing. Yeah, in the streets with Keys. Puerto Plata. I noticed he didn't make no more videos of Sosua. He made the videos of Puerto Plata because yeah, he made the videos of Puerto. Uh, you need to get at me. And when I see the future, yeah, the trolls are coming back. R90 is the key to financial freedom. I'm gonna take a picture of that. So I always take a picture of, and yeah. Oh no, I did take a screenshot of it. It was a place in Puerto Plata. They said that a lot of guys go to, but they don't put it out there. That slept on. Bipolar, get out of here. I'm in Rio now. So you should go to Fort Laser, bro. Go to Fort Laser or Salvador Bahia, man. Don't do Rio. Salvador. I would go to Fort Laser, man. If you're in Rio, take that trip to Fort Laser. Check out Fort Laser. Thanks, Strictly. I'm gonna try to visit soon. I don't doubt it. They probably will. But if it's looking like it's looking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know when the last time you went to Thailand. Man, Thailand's been like 2 or 3 years ago, man. Thailand's been 2 or 3 years ago. Something happened, man. He don't not necessarily just disappear like that. So a lot of these, and I don't want to just put it on Primo because it's not just him, and I don't have literally anything against him except when he bashes me. But whatever. I don't wish the worst thing on him. He seems like he has his a right now. A lot of these, it's not just him. A lot of these guys do not want American men going to DR boasting about they could smash their women for a price. This is what they don't tell you, right? A lot of these guys, these Dominican guys, are smashing are going to play and smashing their own women for a price. They're doing the pay for play. All that, these Dominican YouTubers, I don't care who it was. You know what I mean? Talking about, oh, I couldn't travel all the way for box. Listen, they tell you that right now. Dude, they, in their country, buying box is like, buying box is like guys recreational activity. So when they start talking about, oh nah, you guys are lame because you're buying box because you're smashing their women, you're putting it out there, you're smashing their women, and they don't like it. They create a different narrative. They try to say, oh, if the family's gonna find out, man, the family don't give a damn. Listen, they don't want you putting it out there because it disrespects their culture. And that's just pure facts, man. That's pure facts. They just don't want you putting it out there. So if you ever get a pushback from any local Dominicans that are on YouTube, that's the main reason. You see people like Fighter Complex, he'll say all that stuff. Oh, yeah, tricks. Dude, come on. The locals in your country are buying box. Oh, I don't have nothing against buying box. I'm just saying, like, no. Your own people, the guys in your country are buying box. Probably, not probably, definitely way cheaper. Cheapskate Jake prices. I'm talking about, back in the day, $20 a pop type prices. Yeah, these dudes are paying that. But you're not gonna say nothing because they're local Dominican men. So again, this is why I say a lot of these guys, they try to put it like, oh, you're lame or you're weak or you're a clown for going overseas to Sosua or wherever and do the mongering. No, there's nothing wrong with you because at the end of the day, especially in DR, that's technically like the culture. And I know, they're gonna get some pushback off this. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Milano, they're trying to clean up this country." They're cleaning up Sosua because they don't want their the Americans boasting about them doing that to their people. If it was local Dominicans and it wasn't online, which the local Dominicans would never put online, they would not give a damn. They wouldn't give a damn. But because it's Americans doing it, foreigners not from there, that's why you're getting pushback. That's why. You know what I mean? So strictly don't want no smoke. Bipolar smoke with what? Who? Milano? No. Yeah, I don't know strictly. I don't know what's going on about bipolar. He's on his bipolar stuff. Bipolar. So what is in Fortaleza? I have been in Rio. Listen, Fortaleza is the end all be all, man. Beaches, better people, cheaper prices, better quality women. Stop taking pictures of chat. I the guys give me game. I'm trying to get out of the pizza business, man. He trying to put me on. Bipolar, yeah, funny. Bipolar is trolling. Every chick in DR is a pro. Some pay a toss of it. Oh man. Bipolar. Milano is my boy. We had a good time. Yeah, definitely. And I'll say this, like I said, I'm not saying all Dominican women, because I know people are gonna switch it saying, oh, all Dominican women are pros and they'll pay. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the women that the operations of the brothels or the pay for play is accepted in Dominican Republic because they accept it because it's something of, I wouldn't say of their culture, but I would say like they already had that stuff going on before Americans came through. They have spots that locals go to. Locals spend their money to wham bam thank you ma'am, and it's not a problem. It's only a problem when you plaster it on YouTube. That's when they think it's a problem. I've had local Dominican guys, not even just locals, but Dominican American guys literally say, yeah, the Dominican men are going there, they're doing pay for play, And one guy was like, yo, because I remember when I was in Santo Domingo, um, I was in Santo Domingo, and I was like, oh man, I'm surprised I don't see no pros out here. It's way different than Sosua. One guy literally told me, I already left, but he was like, man, next time you go, let me know. I will show you the spots. I will tell you the spots where local Dominican men go. But you gotta promise me one thing. You cannot put on YouTube. And I told him if he ever shows me, I promise not to put on YouTube. Because I would not want him to get frustrated and then, not really, I don't think he would do anything violent or bad against me, but I just wouldn't, if he's going to put me onto something like that, I wouldn't want to mess that up. So I wouldn't put on YouTube. I think I would, if I was going to do something like that, if I did have the spot, I might probably, I wouldn't film it, but to put people on, I'd, I'd find out the address and the location, and I might put some people on, you know, a couple people that I might know if they're into that. But yeah, man, there's locals doing play for play. I'm not saying all Dominican women are for sale, but I am saying there are local brothels for the locals. They get down and it's normal, and nobody's trying to stop them from that, and nobody's clowning them. YouTubers, these Dominican YouTubers, are not clowning them because guess what? They're Dominican too. It's like a coat of arms or something. Exactly, the locals do it too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Sosua hour pizza. He said, Sosua hour pizza. 37 in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all got me feeling big dog status. You know what I mean? Big dog status. I worked out today too, guys. I know somebody's gonna ask me. I was doing today. What I do? I did Navy SEAL push-ups, uh, jumping jacks, shadow boxing, 10 rounds. Then another 10 rounds. I did kick-ins. If you know what that is, it's like almost like burpees. Kick-ins, Navy SEALs kick-ins, and then I did some jumping jacks, but I did more. So I did like the first 10 rounds when I was doing Navy SEALs, um, jumping jacks, and then shadow boxing. I was only doing probably like 20 jumping jacks, but on the last on the not the first 10 rounds, but the second 10 rounds, which equals the 20 rounds altogether. I did like 30 to 40. I did like 40 jumping jacks. So really got in a good workout today. I'll probably hit the weights tomorrow, them light weights, just to keep some muscle memory. You know what I mean? I'm more like the cardio because I know that's gonna keep me alive versus the weights. It's okay. It's only for show, but the cardio is really gonna keep you alive. And then if you get sick, the cardio is gonna help you with your breathing. What up, Doug? Appreciate you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I love doing push-ups because it's so convenient. I know those spots. There are plenty. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And that's the thing. A lot of these local spots you wouldn't even found out because the locals don't put it out there. You know what I mean? Foxy is one of them. Oh, wow. Foxy, Casa Teresa. Is Foxy's in Santo Domingo? Okay. Anyone reading that is looking for a way out of the rat race, look up SBX 6900. You hear what happened to Finger if you put out that video of his kid? Come on, my fella. I ain't put no. Oh, yeah, I did put out a video, but. I did put out a video, but I didn't get him fired. I was watching this thing, Little Shop of Horrors, the other day. I know Bipolar, you saw Little Shop of Horrors with Seymour. He was like, I saw the axe. I saw what you did to her boyfriend. He said, I chopped him up, but I didn't kill him. That's what I said. Yo, I filmed this kitchen, but I didn't get him locked up. What up? I'm on Global. You was losing. You was losing weight in the DR, eating natural food and walking. Yeah, exactly. Eating natural food. So let me see if y'all could see me real quick. So I still got the little belly, but pause. I'm not trying to flash you guys. I was up to here at one time, right? Y'all see this hole? I was up to here when I dropped down a couple, you know. But yeah. Brazil, I think was the the better was better for me because no, this is not alcohol or soda. This is that old school if you guys know the old school Fresca seltzer water, soda water. One, I think it's like 0 calories, maybe 1 gram of carbs if that. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, I try to keep it a little healthy. You know what I mean? But yeah, trying to get this down. I've been intermittent fasting. I've been trying to eat more fruits though. Keep my vitamins up. More veggies and fruits. Let's see. Yes, in the Melicone. Oh wow. Let's see, Foxy. I got. Is Foxy on? Now listen, Strictly Travel. Is Foxy online, or you have to go there in the Malecon Foxy? Is it a strip club? Like, what is it? Or is it a brothel? I didn't even know that. Little Shop of Horrors. Yeah, yeah. JB's Little Shop of Horrors. Is is it still okay to go to Santo Domingo? So yeah, you can go to Santo Domingo, you can go to Santiago, you can still go to Puerto Plata. All three of those spots are good. The only place they're really going hard on, or should I say going hot on, is Sosua. Now when I get a haircut, I get that I don't even get one, I get a zero, guys. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? So people could talk about the hairline, but you can't really see it if I didn't show you guys. If I didn't show you guys this, you guys probably, if y'all see right here, y'all can't really see my hairline. Like it's almost like I'm bald, which I kind of like this look. I might actually start going bald. I tried out this look just to see how it looked bald, but it doesn't look too bad. I'll be honest with you, it don't really look too bad. I just do zero, but I really should just go bald. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I feel like it's a better look. Um, this is I don't want to get a hair transplant because shout out to QB Pat for flexing. One guy we know got a hair transplant, and this stuff ain't that all that good. And I'm not talking about his. There's another guy. He got a hair transplant. His stuff didn't come out good. And then I found out you have to go back for that stuff. So I'm good. I could just shave it real low, and I'll be good. If you not following crypto, you is missing a chance to get rich. Ask yourself, what's the last price you heard Bitcoin was at? Then check the price today. Then ask yourself how much money you missed. Oh wow. Yeah, right. Are you home? Yeah, I'm home. I'm home. Strictly travel. I'm home. Of course. So you still in SD? Yeah, he. I think he. Yeah, strictly travel. I think he's in. He's still in Santo Domingo. Might be until the 15th. Oh man, strictly travel. Where you go after the 15th? Um, Quago machine. What did you say was pathetic? What are you talking about was pathetic? What are you talking about? This guy said pathetic. Uh, did you get arrested in DR? Nah, I never got arrested in DR. You know that's funny. Somebody was hitting up in not with Cerise. They was like, "Oh man, ask him does he got arrested in DR or some charge in DR?" I said, "No, I don't even have like I could go back to DR right now if I wanted to. It's just I was there so long, it doesn't even make no sense. You know what I mean? Like I mean it does make sense because I liked it, but I mean, I could literally go back to DR because it's so easy. And actually, I could go straight, to be honest with you, Punta Cana is probably my best out because I can go from RDU to Punta Cana, get one of them little cheap rooms, and be good to go. I could do Punta Cana, dude. I could do Punta Cana for like Tuesday to Thursday or something, like, and still get my money in for the work. You know what I mean? Because I could hit Punta Cana probably on a Sunday or Monday. Say if I hit on Punta Cana on a Monday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, leave out maybe I could even leave out I could probably fly in Sunday and then leave out Wednesday or fly in Sunday and leave out Thursday. That's plenty of days. I actually could just go there for like Monday, Tuesday, and then leave Wednesday and come back Wednesday and be good. You know what I mean? Because it's so feasible. You know what I'm saying? Where are you? I'm at home. Uh, yo, are girls on Puerto Plata? Are they? Yeah, there's girls on Puerto Plata. Straight up R&D podcast. I'm going to Sosua in 2 weeks. If they are, what clubs are at? Uh, they got this lounge. You gotta check my videos, man. I have a video with the place of the lounge. I forgot what it's called. Um, it's in Puerto Plata, man. It's a lounge, and down the street from the lounge is a strip club. So you know what I mean. Going to Dubai, oh man, that's big money right there. Why are people saying you have charges there? Dude, they want to say I have charges in DR because they want to scare me from coming there, or they want to try to get me banned from going to DR. I don't know. I was at Flip Flops when Sosua was popping. Nobody had a problem with me. Nobody was talking nothing. Nobody was saying. I even met Flip Flop and got a free meal out of. I'm not a free meal out of him. That sounds bad. He even gave me a free meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I don't know where these people get with the beef and the stuff. I think people just make up their own story to make them feel better. I don't know. Um, let's see. You plan on ever coming back to DR? Yeah, it might be. He has a place here. He has no choice but to come back. he has kids and everything. So yeah, he has no choice. He actually lives out here. No, no, the goat. I want to see the future. Yeah, funny. Can't battle. Yeah, funny. Yeah, funny. Strictly travel. Got it. I want to calm down sometime. I need a guide. Yeah, Strictly Travel knows how to move in Santo Domingo, man. I think when Santo Domingo, and again, I'm not taking shots at NYC Future. I gotta strictly say that. No, no pun intended. Strictly Travel, right? I gotta strictly say this, right? I think NYC the Future, when he came to Santo Domingo, I think he was rushing it. I think he was just trying to get instant satisfaction for the chat. I think if he didn't go live in Santo Domingo and he hung out with Strictly Travel, let just ease by, let things go as they are, uh, you know, just feel out the vibe. And I think if NYC the Future stayed longer in Santo Domingo, I think if I would say he should have stayed at least to get some women. I want to say he should have stayed at least 2 weeks. He could have lied and said he lived there. He could have lied to the girls. I'm pretty sure Strictly Travel would have, had his back on that. But he could have said he's live there, he's getting some, and he's just looking for apartments, which is true because he does want to live in DR. But so it's not a total lie. But I think if he would have did that, went through that part, and then he would have just went out with Strictly Travel, not always go live, because when you're going live, you're looking for that. How do you say it? That viral element, that viral you're looking for that viral timing, like, oh, I need to have this girl here and da da da. Like you're searching too much. You know what I mean? And I think that's what he was doing because he's used to doing that Sosua because there the girls already on you because they want money. With Santo Domingo, there's women that have their own money. They don't even need you. And I'm not saying this because Strictly Travels my boy. I literally got laid by a chick from Santo Domingo in Punta Cana, and she was a lawyer with a husband, and she literally had nothing to gain by sleeping with me. She actually had more to lose by sleeping with me because she's sleeping with me and she's married, and if she gets caught, her husband could beat the crap out of her, and it could really deface her value as a woman and as a Dominican because she's a lawyer that's married. So she didn't have nothing to gain, more to lose. And, so that's why I tell some of you guys, like, yeah, don't get me wrong. I do think a lot of the women in Dominican Republic can be chapeadoras or could want money. But I think with Santo Domingo, I think it's a different level. And I want guys to understand that. Like, it's a different level in Santo Domingo than Puerto Plata, because you don't get these women trying to be all over you in Puerto and Santo Domingo like that. As Puerto Plata, if they know you're American, they're trying to have you as a boyfriend that's gonna be play that long term game. You know what I mean? Wait, Milan, you caught another weird case? Nah, I didn't catch nothing. Uh, let's see. Kevin Romes, what up? Appreciate you. I got the drinks. Kevin Romes, Milan, I had been in Raleigh every day since Thursday. Forget. Oh wow. How'd you like Raleigh? Did you go by Glenwood Avenue? That's where the club's at. I was actually thinking too, man. I really should have did this, but I actually was thinking of taking a day off on a Friday or Saturday and just filming the nightlife in Raleigh. I know it's weird and it might not even get that many views, but I did film some like nightlife in the Spanish clubs. But I was thinking about doing that, man, like, you know, clearing some of my memories of the stuff on my phone, so and then doing like 4K, or I might not even have to do 4K. I could probably do 1080 or whatever. But just doing a film, like coming down there, filming what's going on at the clubs, or even filming outside the clubs, like filming the people, whatever, and showing the nightlife. That would pretty cool. I think that would be good if I put some content on that. Let me know what you guys think about that. That would be something different because people are saying, "Oh, you live in Raleigh. What's it like?" Da da da. You know what I mean? Uh, nah, this ain't my mom's house. She's in Boston. Uh, can I ask what happened to Primo? I don't know. I heard he just stopped doing. He just stopped making videos on people. I guess him and my skin's money. They fell back. Can I ask? Okay, Kevin Romes. I was in the convention center, stay across the street in the Hyatt. Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, man. 30 and 29 in the chat. 15 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, just to cover everything before I get off here. Um, I didn't want to make this too long because this is more so how to travel in when you're in Puerto Plata. Yeah, Strictly Travel. Their channels really wasn't doing much, man. The big money people. That's funny because my skin's money's like told said I'm shaped like a guinea pig, but that's funny. The time he had the chicks from Costa Rica come down to DR and they stood him up. They left him. That was funny. Nah, they didn't delete all their content. I think they Primo put his all on membership. But yeah, man, for all you guys that wanna know how to move in Puerto Plata, I strongly, or like Sosua, you do Sosua in the daytime. If you want some type of nighttime, I would suggest going out I would say, to give you enough time, 6 to 9 go out. You know what I mean? To go get you a drink, get some numbers. You know what I mean? Maybe I would even recommend, if you find a girl in a bar or the club around 8:30, 8:45, or 8 o'clock, get that chick, bring her home. If you don't want to bring her home, get her information, get her the next day. Um, if you guys want no restrictions, go to Puerto Plata. They got a lot of strip clubs. Um, they got lounges. They don't got in Puerto Plata. They don't have the stuff that Sosua has, where it has people raiding spots and stuff. So you could go on the Malecon on the weekend, especially on the weekend, guys. On the weekends, the Malecon in Puerto Plata is hitting. You could go on the Malecon in Puerto Plata, and Sundays they be party and everything. Me and Future, NYC the Future hat was walking, showing the strip and everything. And I don't know if he put that video on private, which I don't know why he did that, but it showed us walking down, showing the people, filming them. You know what I mean, and really getting the vibe of the Dominican vibe. Really getting the Dominican vibe. Let's see. What's that channels? Was it growing? They all the content. Nitty Files TV. They deleted. I guess it's Nitty Files TV. You sound like a hater, man. Mad cause my I'm doing 37 people in the chat, and guess what? You mad at that? I'm on global. Of course I'm working. I'm working tomorrow. You want a large pepperoni pizza? Hold the pepperoni. Pause. Nitty Fouls TV. I ain't gotta talk about nothing. Nothing. I ain't gotta talk about nothing. They Nitty Files TV, you forgot this is my channel, fool. Nitty Files TV. Look at him. Damn troll, probably miserable, probably got so much stuff in his closet. He's all messed up in the game. I might stay on a little bit because the trolls is really getting active. And it's on 38 people? Oh yeah, the trolls is getting active. I might stay on a little longer. Don't let me get to drinking. And then I get to stinking. And then I might start spinning some Abraham Lincolns. But I'm only drinking sparkling water. So guys, listen. How I started losing weight too a little bit. As you guys see, let me see. Yeah, I got the Ultra right here, 95 calories per one. But as you see how full this is, I only got a couple. So I haven't really been drinking it like that. I've had this for like over a week, guys. This is doing good. I used to go through these, drink these like water every day. I'm trying to hold off and only drink these every 2 weeks. I'll drink like 2 or 3 every 2 weeks. That's what I'm trying to do. But look, the calories is only 95 calories. So I'm trying to still keep the belly down. But yeah, that's like a treat for myself. You know what I mean? Let's see. They got nonstop flights to Punta Cana from RDU with for cheap 99 to. Oh wow. Are you serious, Kevin Rooms? Don't tell me that. I might be there next week. Do not tell me that, man. I'm telling you, you mess around, tell you that. I might be in Puerto Cana. I might be like, yo, Razor. I might hit up Razor. Like, yo, Razor, when you coming to Punta Cana, man, I'm about to meet you out there. Razor is pretty cool. I like hanging out with him, man. He's a pretty, he's a cool guy. I actually like. I don't know who I like better. Everybody was cool that I hung out with. You know, I hung out with TMI Santiago. Yeah, bipolar. Guess what, bipolar? I'm dropping names again. How about that? I'm dropping names again. How about that? Guess what? I hung out with TMI Santiago. He was pretty cool. And it's crazy because I didn't even like TMI Santiago back in the day. I didn't really like him like that. I had a I thought he was because he was sided with Mayor Sosua, so I was like, this guy just wants to get me fired from my job. I mean, this guy wants Mayor Sosua to get me fired from my job, so screw him. Um, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Dennis Egghead Owen. I need to be in jail. Shout out for the super chat. Appreciate you. Uh, let's see. They got so how are the women in Puerto Plata? Okay. How are the women in Puerto Plata? They're pretty good, man. I got videos on them too. Um like I said, I put NYC the future on a non-pro, a regular girl. Oh, let's go back to you, bipolar. I forgot about you, my homie. I forgot about you, Lo. Milan, you think you a big time YouTuber now because there's 30 people in chat and Fairfax interview? Yeah, funny bipolar. Bipolar Talk TV. Yeah, I'm a big time. Big time. Yeah, Bipolar TV. I'm gonna do some more name dropping. So I was chilling with TMI Santiago. I chilled out with NYC The Future. What happened? Let's see. I chilled out with Philly Dom in Brazil. Chilled out with Razor Rays in Punta Cana. chilled out with Strictly Travel in Santo Domingo, hung out with Flip Flop at Flip Flops. What's really good? Who I forgot the name. You know what I mean? I know the haters mad. The hated. Oh, hung out with Ulyss the Traveler in Tulum, Mexico. So Buck Travel, when you want to talk all that trash, Buck Travel, you want to talk all that trash, talking about anybody hang out with Milano's this and that. Guess what, Buck Travel? I was hanging with your big homie Ulyss the Traveler. How about that? How about that, fool? How about that? What you think about that? That's why I think, you know what? I'm probably the reason why Primo stopped posting. I defeated him because he's like, what? You got Strictly Travel meeting up with you and he's supposed to be my boy. Then you got Razor Rays and I was cool with Razor Rays. You hang out with Razor Rays, Budokana. Then you was hanging out in Sosúa with TMI, Santiago, and NYC The Future. Man, screw this. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. He tapped out. He tapped out. He tapped out. Santiago, Puerto Plata. I would say if you want the light bright women, the light skinned women, Santiago. If you want the brown skin darker, Puerto Plata. When you going to Mexico. Oh, I see Gringo Travels is on here. I never thought he would catch a live when you going to Mexico. I don't know, man, because they had some for Guadalajara, Mexico round trip for 500 round trip. That kind of looked enticing, and I want to actually stay at my same old spot I stood at. That's like it seems like a 5-star hotel. I think it's a 4-star, but it's like it has 5-star quality. Pool, hot tub, gym, 24-hour food, you know what I mean? And it's chica friendly, so straight up R&D podcast. How you think the Fairfax interview go? Uh, it was good, man, but she ended up deleting the interview, so it don't even matter, man. I'm really disappointed at. I guess she was just looking out for me, like she didn't want people bashing me, because these guys were hating so much. Bro, don't drink and just hit the gym. No, I mean it's easy to say, but if I'm not traveling, if people aren't traveling for a while, or I mean, if people are bored, it's hard for somebody to say, "Oh, don't drink, don't drink." I'm not making excuses, and I probably am making excuses. So even when I think I'm wrong, I'm probably right. But nah, I mean, it's only 95 calories per can. I drink it like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I just drink it when I feel like it, but I try to at least give a week away before I indulge in that stuff. But I don't drink a whole bunch. I drink like 2 or 3 cans, and that's it, man. But yeah, I don't even hit the gym. I just work out at the house. I actually I did like 20 rounds of circuit training, but to end the circuit training, I did like 3 burpees for the last 5 sets, just to add some insult to injury. How is North Carolina? It's okay, man. It is what it is. The delivery's paying good, so I can't complain. The flights are on Wednesday and Saturday. Oh wow. Yeah, I would never expect the flights to be on Saturday that cheap. Who the fuck is this dude and why are you in my feed? It's your boy Milano and he's back at it again, Dodger fan. I'm the man. Who the man? I don't know nothing about that. With TaylorMade, I never met him, so I'm not gonna speak on him. But yeah, I noticed he never acknowledged me though. That's the only thing. I'm like, dude, I was before you. Why you don't even mention me? But whatever. Maybe no good is good news. Oh man, he said Philly done. Oh man, what about Andrew Show? Andrew Show. Oh yeah, I met Andrew Show, but I never met him on no traveling. He's always been in the States, man. I don't even. I mean, they say he's a traveler, but I don't think he travels like that. I think he fell back traveling and just focused on most of his goals, you know what I mean, to better his living situation, you know what I'm saying? But I think deep down inside he wants to travel. I just think he has just so much responsibility and other stuff to deal with. It's hard to do the traveling, you know what I mean, as frequently as, you know, he would like. Bro, Bro, have you thought about medical billing? It's an online job that pays decently. All you need is a few certificates. Uh, Hit me up if you interested. I'll send you details. How much does it cost? Don't you got how much is it for the certificate? You said, hey, great to hear you took that mail job. What mail job? Um, Hey Milan, when you going back to Punta Cana? I don't know yet. Cause oh boy, what's his name's talking about? Um, it's cheap. Kevin Rome's is talking about it's cheapskate Jake prices to go to Punta Cana. So I don't know, man. I kind of want to go back, but I was like, I'm not really feeling crazy on going back to Punta Cana. That's more a razor raise thing. Like I was, you know, if I have to go there because of the situations that be, I might go, but I'll be honest with you, I kind of want to check out Mexico. I even thought about guys, I even thought about seeing how can I get to Monterrey, Mexico. Like if I can do 3 or 4 days, I can probably take a flight to San Antonio, Texas, take the bus from San Antonio, Texas to Monterey, chill out in Monterey for a couple of days, come back and be good to go. You know what I mean? Hey, Milan, when are you going back to blue? Okay, what about Miko Awad? Uh, Miko Awad, I don't know. I know one thing. I've seen his channel. His videos aren't doing as good as everybody. All the big YouTubers, man, is struggling. In the Streets with Keys channels struggling with views. Sin City's channels struggling with views. Um, Miko Worldwide channels struggling with views. And these are big time. So that when my stuff is not really doing good, not saying it makes it makes me feel better, but it just shows me that the algorithm is really messed up. Now, Lord Williamson, his channel's still doing good. So whatever he's doing, he's doing a good job. And Roberto versus the world, he's doing numbers too, still. So that's crazy. But yeah, and check and effect, they're still doing numbers, but the other guys, their numbers ain't hitting like they used to be, man. I'm bald and any advice? Just shave it low, man. Shave it low. That's what I would do. Shave it low. How about going to Colombia? Colombia could be dangerous, but you know, that could be a place. I could probably try out Colombia again to see how it changed. Hey Milan, can Americans still travel to Cuba? Yeah, you can still travel to Cuba. Just put for support for the Cuban people. I thought you became a mailman. I can ask my little bro because he's going getting a bag with that medical. Okay, dog, hit me up when you're in LA. You can crash at my pad in October because that's when the Zona will be popping again. Wait, why will the Zona be popping in October? What's so special about October? Is it because in Tijuana the Zona will be popping because it's Halloween? It's, Blake said his finger out yet. Yeah, crazy man. Oh man. Eh, fingers high out, you jigga man. All right, guys, man. I'm out of here. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in, checking out, even the trolls. You know, donating the 199. But until next time, keep traveling, and I'll definitely let you guys know when I'm going to the next spot. Like I said, I could probably even go to Tijuana if I wanted to, because it's actually a lot easier to go. It's just, you just need the time through the line. But I could probably go to Tijuana easier than any other spot ever. And the reason why is because it's almost like going through the states. So it's cheaper. And then on top of that, it's just the only thing about it is going to Tijuana, flying all the way to San Diego is that long flight for San Diego. Well, it's not even really a long flight, but you know, the long line you have to go through when you come back. But I appreciate you guys. Wait a second. Halloween is the best time to visit TJ. Why you said Halloween is the best time to visit TJ? This guy. Oh man. All right, man. I appreciate you guys. Share, like, subscribe, comment, holla. Till next time.